So there was a really interesting piece of information that I came across from a rich guy, and this is very interesting. Hear me on this. He said that there's 3 key reasons why people are poor. Right? 3 specific reasons. It's because they're lazy, they're arrogant, or they're stupid. Very interesting stuff, and definitely something to think about. And we'll talk more about it as the video goes on, but welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, weekend edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about 3 helpful, kind of hidden, or a hidden helpful formula to winning your life. And it involves being humble, being honest, and being hardworking. Very simple concepts. As I sit here at my desk, maybe wondering why there's all the sports things on the wall. Because self-employment is a sport, as I've talked about in previous videos. But back to the original quote, the guy was saying that people are not financially successful, or they're poor because they're arrogant, lazy, or stupid. They think, oh, I don't need to learn from anybody, arrogant. Or I don't feel like putting in work in, laziness. Or, they significantly diminish their value, which is like being stupid. Or they just don't think, or they buy a bunch of crap they don't need at prices that are exorbitant. Okay? But first off, I want to start off by saying, why is this important? It's important. What I'm about to talk about, being humble, being honest, being hardworking, is important because almost any successful person that you know embodies these traits. Think of the most successful person that you know in your personal life. They're probably humble, they're probably honest, and they're probably hardworking. And I just came across this. I didn't read this in the book, just kind of came across this thinking like, hey, there's a lot of power in just having those 3 traits. And let's first talk about humility, okay? And a good definition of humility that I've come across is humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. Humility is seeing your proper station in life. It's knowing that you're not the worst person in the world, but you're not the best person. That you're somewhere in between, okay? Humility is important because it facilitates growth, all right? It allows you to grow faster. If you're like, your starting point, how can you get to your ending point if you don't know where your starting point is? That's the first part, is humility. And hopefully at the end of this video, you'll see how combining, interdigitating humility, honesty, and hard work will push your life forward and bring your self-employment venture to where it wants to be. And I'll give a self-employment example in a minute. So let's talk about honesty. Honesty is simply telling the truth. If you're doing work for someone, you could get this cheaper over there. That's being honest. Why is honesty important? Because it breeds trust, and trust is the most important thing. Trust is the glue of your business. Without trust, you have nothing. People gotta trust you, okay? And lastly is being hardworking. You gotta put the effort in. Understand that your dreams are gonna require for you to be effortful, okay? And a watershed moment in a lot of people's lives is that they had to put a whole lot more work in than they expected. And also, too, stay tuned for the end of this video for a surprise. But a lot of us know we have to put hard work, but a lot of us don't want to do it. It's hard work to keep track of clients. It's hard work to be organized. It's hard work to stay on top of deadlines, but it is what it is. Hard work to study your field, okay? Like, let's say you fix laptops, right? You fix laptops, you fix computer screens, you fix iPhone screens. And you're like, I'm humble. I know my station. I know I'm not the best in the world at what I do. I know I'm not the worst. And that facilitates growth. It opens the door for growth. Like, I've got to be better than I was, seeking everyday excellence, always reaching for excellence. Okay, never settling for mediocrity. And then you're honest. You tell people, hey, there's other people that can do what you do. We are different than everyone else because in our spare time, we read up on how to fix different models of phones and laptops and whatever. So we know how to take care of your laptop. And then lastly, it's hardworking. You're effortful. Put a lot of time into fixing laptops and computer screens and all of that. And that's going to help you succeed. Because people can see those things and they all matter. Okay? So, in summary, being humble, hardworking, and honest are going to help you to push your business and your life forward. Why? Because humility facilitates growth. Humility is like a treadmill towards growth. You see where you're at and you're like, you're better. I have to be better than when I was yesterday. Being hardworking allows you to bring the results, okay? That's what you're judged on, is results. What results? Very simple concept. What results do you bring? Being effortful is going to create results. And being honest is going to create trust, okay? If you want people to trust you, be honest. But hey, man, I think we suck in some areas. Or I think we can do this, okay? These are all concepts to help you. And hopefully you made it this far to the surprise. And here's the surprise: is the first step towards greatness is to be honest. Okay, and that's a proverb. You know, a lot of us want to be great or just want distinction in life. And the best part is to be honest. You know, they say the first step towards progress is truth. You know, let's say, you know, when you were in elementary school, you took a pretest. You got to see the truth about where you are in your knowledge. And I hope the teacher to be like, okay, assess, this is what we've got to do, okay? So hopefully you got something good from this video, but just remember to be humble, hardworking, and honest. And humility is one of those things where it's like, a humble person probably doesn't tell other people that they're humble. And so that's a good one to just kind of keep low. Humble just means you know your space in life, you know your space, you know your place, you know your pace, okay? So hopefully you're having a good Friday or Saturday. Please take some time to think about that. Would you say you're a humble, hardworking, and honest person? Do you have all three qualities? And do you exercise them often? Okay. We all have areas in which we need to improve. So keep moving forward. Okay. Be humble, hardworking, and honest today, and things will get better for you. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.